So I want to share a dream I had a few days ago, and I was in a hotel, and for some reason I've been having dreams about a hotel. Um, I'm in a skyrise hotel, and it's in Florida. Could have been New York, but I was thinking it was Florida because I was with the family that lives in Florida, actually in like Orlando area. They still live there, but in the dream I was there with them. So, but before I was with them, I was in this hotel, and the alarm started going off like if it was an earthquake. And then so I went down to the bottom, and we all went out, like the hotel was exiting right into the street, and the people were just getting into the street. And then so we're running towards the beach. And when we realized, well, there's a tsunami coming, it was this huge wave. So I knew it was hopeless. So I started running. I'm like, either way, I'm going to run the opposite way as fast as I can. So I started running, and as I run, I grab a hold of this parked truck, a white truck, a Chevy, by the bed, and I was holding on to it. And I felt myself getting sucked into the tsunami, but at the same time, I was being pushed away, like as if I was protected. So then the scene changed, and then the disaster's over, and I go back to where the hotel was, and it's gone. So, and scene changes again where I'm with this family, the family that I know that lives there, and they have a daughter. They're all grown up, but in the dream she was a little kid. She was like maybe 3 years old, and she was autistic. She still is, but so she was having like problems with demons. So this family doesn't, they're they don't believe in like expelling demons and stuff. But I said, let me pray for her. So I prayed for the little girl. They let me. And then it seemed like it got out of her, like she was fine, but she was still scared. And then I said, what's wrong? And she says, they're everywhere. Like there was so many like spirits. So I'm like, oh, I can't do anything about that. So I just kept going, right? And then it must have been Florida because I keep walking down the street, and then there's like some Cubans or somebody that was offering help to people that were stranded or that were. It wasn't wet or anything. It was all like abandoned, but they were helping people that were affected. And I didn't have anything because nobody had nothing. There was no communication. I didn't have. I just had what I was wearing. And then I get there and I see like they're giving away bags, like bags of money, and they're just stored like in this room, and they're like, I'm like, wow, you guys are really nice, you're giving away this money. I'm like, and I see my wife walk through, and she steps over this big pile of money right there, and I'm like, hey, you don't want that? And she's like, she didn't care, like she knew that it was worthless. So then I kind of knew it was worthless too, right? But I still had the bag, and I'm still um like putting stuff in it. And there's envelopes too. And a little kid says, I go, what are these? He goes, they're like insurance checks and vouchers, stuff like that. And he goes, if you want to cash it, you just can't use this pen. It's like a certain special pen. He's like, just don't use that pen. I don't know what that meant. But so then some looters come in, and they want to rob us. And I was like, I was really I didn't know what to do. I was just kind of like there, like, well, why are you gonna take whatever we have? So he started to get aggressive towards me, and he wants to kill me. So, um, I easily like I easily take him, like I can easily slit his throat because his friend threw him a knife to kill me, but I took the knife, and then I just literally just had him in my, like, I could easily just slit his throat, but I didn't. Well, I woke up. And another interesting thing that happened in this dream was there was a scene when after I went back to the hotel, and I saw that my hotel was gone. I saw a young version of Donald Trump, and my friend, like his wife's, they were talking. I don't know if I was there in the midst of it, but I think I was. But they're talking about where my hotel broke. He goes, next to it, there was this structure that he built before everything. He's like, this is mine, and I built this strong, and this structure, is built to handle X amount of, he was just saying how strong it was. And then the friend that was with us, she was saying some other stuff about having, oh, we should purchase this little corner, make it an event center. But I just knew, I think both of us, me and the young version of Donald Trump, were like, this girl's crazy. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Um, but so the mere fact that this, thing is happening in Florida, this big old hurricane that's happening right now. I posted this dream happened last week, but I'm just right now posting it, and today's October 10th, and I just wanted to share this dream out there. But it was a lot of devastation, and it was just kind of interesting that Donald Trump was in it, and he was talking about that they have already planned this, so they were planning to make their structures built for something this big. And that after the destruction, like when that little girl when I asked her, like, what's wrong, she goes, they're everywhere, like the spirits. Um, so that's it, guys. Just wanted to share that dream. Let me see. There was another dream I had. It was also regarding a hotel where me and my daughter got separated. We're in a white pickup, and she went off to go into a house to check on some of her friends. And then I kept going. I went to the hotel because I needed to get there. And then once I got there, I realized I got to go find my daughter. And then I was like running frantically to find her, but I couldn't find her. So that's also, once it does go down, the communication is going to be, there's not going to be any communication. So you're going to have to trust in the Lord, take care of your family. She also had a dream. My daughter had a dream where her teeth were falling out, her front teeth. And she said that in her dream, she knew it wasn't about cavities. It wasn't about, you know, something health wise. It was because of radiation. She goes, there's going to be radiation and people's teeth are going to be falling out. And that was her understanding of that particular dream. So I just thought I'd share that too. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Till next time.